I guess we'll just talk to Legion here.
Shepard,
It's been the Legion show so far, which has been good. Pretty interesting stuff. So, the fate of the heretics.
What happens to the heretics now?
they will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
Tell me more about Geth.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Oh, upgrades. I forgot about that. Oh, Sovereign and the Geth? Okay. Jackpot. Give me more lore about that.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us.
Nazara.
Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Now, when Legion is talking and he says the creators, he's talking about the Quarians. So, Nazara was the name that we used for Sovereign. But Nazara apparently is the, like, definitive name. Or real name, rather.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Multiple programs?
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Wait, we didn't talk to Sovereign on Ilos, we talked to Vigil. We talked to Sovereign on Vermeer.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Okay. Alright. Get speech.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Yes, we can't make those noises with our mouths. Geth government.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies. By codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
What do Geth do?
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Okay, do you have any upgrades?
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL com system to download relevant data.
If you have an upgrade for me, sure.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
It's definitely not that. Gets sniper rifle, gets shield strength. Legion gets a Widow anti-material rifle. With enough raw resources and access to the armory lab, an advanced sniper rifle compatible with only with Legion can be produced. Yeah, dude, I'm in. Pretty cool.
Shepard, Commander.
Alright, I want to learn about you.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Okay?
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Done talking to me. Okay. Right, well... Garrus, do you still have nothing to say to me? Probably not. We're not going to talk to Miranda because she wants me to make a decision. I don't want to do that. Well, I mean, I could tell her no, but...
Shepard, need me for something?
What do you guys think? Should we go to Miranda and tell her that we are not interested in her? Or rather that we don't want to lock in a romance with her? Should we tell her that? What do you think, chat?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's go see what Kasumi has to say. Pretty much if we tell Miranda no, then that just means that we're locked in with Tali. Pretty much.
Hey, got a minute? Tali is so cute. You're all she talks about in that sweet rainbows and butterflies kind of way. She loves you, Shepard. Be good to her.
Oh, man.
Someone saw Samara stomping out of her room really upset. Were you trying to get together with her? Because I really don't think that's going to happen.
Wow, Kasumi knows all the freaking gossip on this ship.
I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
See, like, I say this every time I come in here. I really wish they would have given Kasumi the dialogue wheel. Because she would have said so many more things, and it would have been amazing. Sucks, man. Remington says, but you have to sooner or later. This is true. Or maybe we don't have to say anything to her. I don't know. Thane, what's good, man?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Ooh. You gonna tell us about how she died? I thought he already did.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull.
Uh-huh.
The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset
The person
eyes
jumps in
defined
front
in
of
the
it.
scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
That's how he met his wife? He was lining up to take out a target, she got in the way and just stared at him, and then he was like, I can't shoot her. Wow. You might miss out on some dialogue while she's waiting. True. I guess we'll do that after we finish up here then. We'll break her heart. Your reaction.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
So, tell me about marriage. How'd you get married? Stuff like that.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Wow. Dude, that is a really cool story. So what happened to her?
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who were your enemies?
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Go on.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
I wouldn't tell your son that. Your body did, not your soul. Uh-oh, Shepard's coming all around with what he says. That goes back to another conversation we had earlier today.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Part of the crew, man.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Dude, I want to get Thane and Garrus on a mission. I like to see how they interact with each other. Alright, do these people say anything in here? Nope. Samara probably doesn't want to talk, so we'll go talk with Miranda and break it off, I guess.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
I should go.
Of course.
Still doesn't like that I tried to make the move. Dun dun dun. Alright, well, Miranda, I hope this doesn't cause you to not be focused on critical missions ahead. Never done this before. Let's see how this goes.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk. But I won't be shared. If it's going to go anywhere, everyone on this ship needs to know that you're mine.
I don't think it's gonna work between us, Miranda.
Thought as much. Probably for the best. Someone needs to keep a clear head. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some work to do. Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
And now that's the part where she cries. But we just don't see it. Dun dun dun. Short and cold, says Remington's. I know, man. I hate doing that because she's a good character. And the thing is I've already seen that romance before. Right, it's all about trying new stuff.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I guess we'll just have this portion be crew talks and see what's going on. Get everyone's final thoughts before the IFF gets installed, and then we go to Omega Relay 4.
I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher-Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher-Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks. Move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. Me and the buddy were hard to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death.
I think we've heard this
Wore
before.
a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
So, Tali, did you do any research?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find something, someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
Yeah, I am. No, it's too dangerous? Only if it's safe. I'm confused here. Both these options sound like no. I am interested, yes. Where's that option? I guess this?
I don't want to risk your health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you. I want you to see what's under this damn helmet. I need to feel your skin against mine. To share myself with you before we fly off into the final battle. I'll find a way.
Yes, you will.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing.
But I understand if you need to find...
I don't want to risk your health.
I'll find a way.
Cool.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Ha.
I'm going to slap you, sir. She is with me.
Hey,
Jack, what's up?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
So, Jack will probably never talk to us again. Alright, I guess we'll go briefly speak with Grunt. He might be just be saying the same thing, or he might not want to talk.
Shepard.
But all that's left is basically the CIC deck area. And
Just
that's
checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Cool, alright.
That's all for now.
There we go.
Shepard.
There we go. So those are all done. So let's talk to Jacob and then Morden. Both those guys probably don't have anything to say. But we'll double check with them.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Wait, is she telling me that I need to use the shuttle to go away for a mission?
We got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
The commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Oh my god. David Nation, what's up, buddy? David Nation says, I got 23 minutes until Andromeda comes out for me. Oh, is it the 23rd? Oh, I thought it was today, actually. The 22nd. What's going on, man? 69 deaths? Yeah. 69 deaths. We've done so much today. We're just finishing up crew talks.
Geth, Commander. That'll never bite us in the ass.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. And having Legion around is just begging for a rifle up your ass without the sweet talk. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Anything new in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going
Fractured
well
my
up here.
thumb.
Good for now.
Yep.
Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my
That's
point.
it for now.
See you, Commander.
He says that for about like the past 30 hours in this game. Comes out on different days for different people. Yeah, I know that, but I thought yesterday was it for everyone else. Because it came out on the 21st here. I thought the 22nd was the day that everyone gets it, but apparently it's the 23rd, so I was mistaken.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Private terminal. No message except that. Alright, let's see if Jacob has anything new to say here.
Commander.
Probably not.
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Cool. 23rd at midnight, 21 minutes. Not like I'm counting. Nice, dude.
Shepard, how can I help?
Squad status?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
He probably doesn't have anything to talk about, right?
You got a minute to talk.
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need.
Alright, so everyone has been talked to. The only thing we have to do now is apparently land somewhere and then return, and then that advances the story, apparently. Let's go ahead and get these Geth shields for Legion here. There we go. I don't think we really need this. Upgrades the Normandy's medical facilities. That just gets rid of my scarring, but my scars are already gone pretty much. Because I'm Paragon. Let me double check and see if this does anything other than just that.
What's this area of the ship?
Med bay upgrade. Let me just see real fast. I don't think it's necessary. It's just for scar removal. Okay. I guess we can go ahead and just get it, though. Everyone just saying it's just a big waste and stuff like that. But I guess we'll just go ahead and get it anyway. Got the resources for it.
This is the Normandy's technical lab, where you can investigate new research upgrades that will improve ship or team performance. All upgrades can be developed in the Normandy's lab, provided you have acquired the necessary resources.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard. The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Trying to get me off this ship, Edie. You've had 2 mochas already. You moved over to